Hi, we're alive and stuff. Sorry we haven't put up anything on the channel lately. We got reemployed, this time for Walmart overnight stocking, which means that we are running a 10 p.m. to a 7 a.m. shift, and it is just grueling. It is so hard. We are so tired. We've always been a night owl anyway, uh, because of DID trauma, that kind of thing. Um, but and actually, that's really not the most difficult part of it. We can deal with that because we can. Yes, hello. Yes, so we can. We can sleep when we need to. So it's not really that kicking our ass. It's the job. It's just grueling. It is really physical and just lifting 30 plus pounds of like milk or fruit juice or orange juice or whatnot. They come in the big boxes and you gotta lift them off the pallets and break them down. So it's constant physical exertion, and it's just like I said, it's grueling. On the plus side of that, we've already lost weight because of it, and we'll lose no doubt more, because it's every day, every night. So it will get us into shape. It's just when we've been there a month now, and it's just like the first couple of days we tried to ride our bike to work because it's within riding distance, just like uh, the other job was. But we were so tired and our muscles were so sore and so weak that literally on the way back home we fell forwards off of our bike. And it's an 18 speed, standard bicycle type thing, except we've got it outfitted with the wide seat, because those little narrow banana things, it's like, no, I don't think I want that thing cutting me in half at the crotch. No. So we got one of these big fat wide, solid rectangular seats. It's not solid, it's padded obviously, but you know what we're talking about. But we just, our legs, I could feel them going out. Just the weakness could not even, it's like, didn't even have enough time to break. It was just the legs, just we were on a down pedal, and I could just feel them go out, and I'm like, oh crap, we're about to eat road. And sure enough, we did, and fell off, and we're literally just so weak that we had to lay there in the road. Onto the side of the road, but still, if there'd been some jackass that happened by, or somebody, just being a dick, because sometimes people are just dicks to people on bicycles. I don't understand that. I really don't. That and dogs. What is it with dogs and bicycles? It's like every dog within 14 miles will just start. And it's like, we actually had one get out of their yard and come after us once. This was back when I were working at the other place. And it's like literally nipping at your heels. This is where I think where that expression comes from. Maybe not on a bicycle, but he was doing that. And we had to give him a good foot in the face in order to get him to leave us alone. But anyway, so we're laying there on the side of the road, and it literally took like a minute and a half, 2 minutes before I had the strength, so that we could pick ourselves back up and finish up. It was just, it was the damnedest sensation. It was just literally felt all the strength go poof. So we've got the one good working car, well, or at least, working as of now, knock on wood. So I get off and I can make it home just as the wife is leaving to go teach. So it's one of these where I walk in the door, I have to book it out of there at 7 o'clock exactly, make it back here, and then hand her the key. Hi, honey. Bye, honey. Kiss and blow a kiss, and that's it. I'm here to, when I do my morning things like feed the cats, and if I'm feeling generous, take them for a walk like I was today. And sometimes it just takes a little bit to wind down, but it's been kicking our ass and eating up all of our energy, so we haven't gotten around to doing anything for the channel. The process is stalled on the little stories because Percival's thrown a fit about not having any clothes for himself, and it was just the lack of energy and the lack of just, I don't know, it's just we feel really bad about it, and Percival's almost ready to break, but we just got paid, so maybe he'll be satisfied if we get him a new vest or something. But at the same time, we don't want to go too far off what he's already got, because the littles have grown accustomed to the way he looks and what he wears, and we're not sure exactly how they would respond if that changed. I mean, obviously he would, say something like, well, look, I've got new clothes, isn't this nice, and isn't it nice to have new things, so he could introduce it that way. But I don't know. One of the things that we've been very particular about with the little stories is it's that sense of consistency, because that's required for a child to feel comfortable and safe. Is they need consistency and safety, and that's how you provide it for them. It's like there was a reason why Mr. Rogers did the same thing every single time on the show. He'd come in and he'd be singing the "Won't You Be My Neighbor" song as he's taking off his work shoes, putting on the tennis sneakers, putting on the cardigan jacket, and it was the same every time. Every time you could sing along with him, so that's. And even if you go back to like the Ding Dong School and whatnot, I'm shooting way, way over the heads of a lot of you younger people. Yes, hello, are you coming for a cat bomb? You gonna crawl up on my lap? Yeah. You gonna curl up on my lap, or are you just here to cat bomb? Say hi, everybody. Say meow. Yes, I love you too, buddy. So that's where we've been. That's what we're doing. We are bound and determined to get the damn My Little Pony stories. Yeah, it's recording this after we got home, so it was inventory night plus. And if you've ever worked retail, you know what a madhouse it is in setting up for inventory. And then tomorrow night, of course, we're going to have to undo everything that we did tonight, because they'll be done with all of the nice facing and all of the nice arrangement that we did today to get ready for it, and they'll have ripped that all to shreds, and we'll have to redo everything that we did tomorrow. So yeah, it's kind of like circle goes round and round and round. But otherwise, it's like I said, it's just getting adjusted to the new job. The work schedule has just been really taxing on us, and it's like when we come home, all we really want to do is sleep. And I mean, we've been sleeping a good 10-12 hours at a stretch here. Kind of feel bad about it, because we're not cooking dinner and whatnot for the wife and the kids, but it's like we are just absolutely exhausted. I think our first weekend we slept for 2 days straight. I mean, just in our entire weekend, just slept right through it. I'm not sure our wife was entirely pleased about that, but it's like, sorry, honey, I'm just exhausted. The body needs the sleep. So that's basically it that I can think of right now, or that we can think of right now. Yeah, so that's basically all. I'm going to go ahead and close it out now before we start to ramble more. Just hit us up with any comments or whatnot, anything you want to ask or anything you want to say. Just feel free to drop it in the comments. If we got any new little sheep, please, if you want a sheep for your little one, please put their name down in the comment section here before we record that part. That way we're all caught up. I think I've got the master list all set now, but there's still time. There's still time to squeeze in a couple more names if you haven't given your little's name so far, or if they're not comfortable doing that, that's fine. But anyone who wants one, definitely pop it down there in the comments, because once we get done, because that's part of the recording part, is when he's saying the names. So yeah, do that if you're interested. Otherwise, we're gonna go with what we have on hand. Covered that. I think that's about it. We're going to go crash because I can just feel the fatigue. You know, you get on that adrenaline. Yeah, we know all about it, right? The stress response cycle. We can just reach in real easy and just trigger that endorphin rush. You know, the cortisol and the cortisone and everything else that we've covered many, many times before with the stress response cycle. So yeah, I think that's it. Sorry we haven't been in touch until now. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and call it off. All right. Always remember, guys, that you are loved, that you are strong, and that you are not alone. This is Chris and the Infinity System signing off for now. Bye, guys. Be well. Drink water.